guys, this is my latest video, this time about the book by Tim Powers called Last Call. It's a fantasy novel. It's about very unusual characters. He's completely antisocial, he's an alcoholic, he's divorced, and he has a gambling addiction. So you're thinking, what's not to like, right? So it's been 20 years since he was part of the huge, strange game on a lake near Las Vegas, sort of a man-made lake. And he played a game with tarot cards. The cards that basically caused its own creator to blind himself. So the cards obviously are magical. And the problem with the game that he had 20 years ago, he lost the game, which means that at some point the man who won the game will basically take his body. He'll kick out Scott Crane's soul and move into the possession of the body. So this is the world like that, where losing in a game of poker using tarot cards can cause such a bad situation for you. So the characters of the book is Scott Crane. As I mentioned, he has a sister, Diana. He's got a man who is sort of his father, and a neighbor, also another alcoholic. By the way, there are a lot of drunks in Tim Powers books. So his neighbor is also alcoholic, he has cancer, and he has an idea that, the neighbor has an idea that at some point when the luck changes inside a huge casino, so he has basically a theory that there are sort of waves of luck and then bad luck. And when the luck changes from bad luck or the other way, there will be such a huge influence on everybody present that he will cure himself of cancer. So Scott goes with all these characters on a road trip. Then he goes into Las Vegas, and the point is he needs to survive and not be killed by different people who are trying to take over his body, and there are like wars for control over people. It's an amazing book. Not everything has great explanation. Sometimes you just have to guess at things. It helps if you know poker, but this is a really interesting book. Like when you read it, you immediately want to go gambling, sort of. So I don't know if it's good or bad, but it's a great dark fantasy novel. It even has a Bugsy Siegel in it, or a ghost of Bugsy Siegel, and it has the Fisher King in it. So if you saw Terry Gilliam movie Fisher King, you might be interested as well. This is a novel that came out like quite a few years ago, but it's still well known. It's actually a good way to start reading Tim Powers books, and you'll realize he writes sort of modern contemporary fantasy, no epic fantasy, only modern contemporary fantasy, close to horror, but not scary, but some scary situations and a lot of interesting fantasy. So if you like something like American Gods, for example, or any Neil Gaiman books, you might be interested in this. Highly recommend it. Thanks. Please subscribe and come back and like my video. Talk to you later. Bye.